I know it's my turn, Monica. That's what I will take it out in 10 minutes. I have a Zoom thing. At least I think I do. It won't let me into the...
Hi, I am sorry I am late. Office hours ran over. I mean, a carriage delay. Anyway, are you Angela Robinson?
I am she. Very pleased to make your acquaintance.
Feelings mutual and whatnot. Okay, here we go. It is a truth universally acknowledged that Lady Angela Robinson of Oaklandshire in the county of Alameda, having written the most pleasing of essays, must be in want of a 10-minute exclusive interview with our own dearest Jane. That's me. Hi. I'll just do the thing. Owing to the unfortunate circumstances of a most disagreeable pandemic, we are unable to host your award interview in a proper drawing room with a tea service, but we hope you will enjoy the comforts of this Zoom hospitality. The weather continues charmingly. I am, as ever, your most obedient, humble, etc.
Tally-ho! I'm so excited to meet you. Miss Austen, you must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love your novels.
Thanks. Ricky, get down from there. That is not a toy. Sorry.
How do you find Bath, Miss Austen?
I must confess it to be a disappointment compared to the comforts of Chawton House. Give me a cottage and a quill, and I'm pleased as punch. Okay, do you think anyone ever seriously said pleased as punch? Like with a straight face? I'd be pleased to punch whoever wrote this dribble. Ugh.
How do you take your tea, Miss Austen?
Straight up, on the rocks, if it's a particularly hot evening. And by rocks, I mean lumps of sugar, of course, in my tea.
Miss Austen, if now is not a good time...
Oh, no, this is fine. I carved out 9 minutes.
Which of your novels was your favorite?
Pride and Prejudice.
Why?
Why? Okay. Useless. Because it's the most romantic, with the sweeping romance and the lords and the pink flowers and shit.
Very convincing. Do please continue to dazzle me with your characteristic wit.
Wait, I am just trying to...
Look, it's clear you don't want to be here. I get it. It's hard to pretend everything is fine when the world is clearly not fine. If you want to reschedule this...
No, I mean, please. No, I am slammed for the next few weeks, grading paper, Complet 112 sections online, and I've got to prep for this meeting with my advisor about my thesis, so I absolutely cannot reschedule. The department asked me to do this, and I need the extra credit badly. I'm sorry. I'm here with you in jolly old England, verily.
PhD in English, huh? Sounds intense. Is Jane Austen your emphasis?
Oh, I am Jane Austen.
Drop it, honey. You're awful. We can just chat.
Oh, Ricky! No!
Your thesis. Is it on Jane Austen?
Oh, God, no. I'm sorry, just no. Absolutely not.
A simple no would have sufficed. Why the vehemence?
I don't want to offend you. You clearly seem to like her work, so let's just say that she is not my cup of tea.
Or whiskey, as the case may be.
Touché.
Why?
Grad school is stressful. A nightcap while I grade papers?
No. Why do you hate Jane Austen?
I don't hate her, but I don't idolize her. No offense. I am sure that her little romance novels have their place in chick lit, but I don't understand this pedestal placement. It is classist, patriarchal, heteronormative swoon porn for cat lovers.
Swoon porn for cat lovers. Wow.
You asked.
What's your thesis on?
Deconstructing anti-feminist tropes in King Lear.
Sounds like a laugh riot. Better have your advisor read it over before you submit it for adjudication.
Why?
Because you suck at close reading, and your biases blind you to textual evidence that contradicts your own prejudice. It's sloppy analysis, and your advisor probably knows it.
Whoa, lady, look, I'm sorry if I put a twist in your bloomers because I don't love Jane Austen, but I am entitled to my opinion.
Yes, you are, but I don't have to respect your ignorant and reductive opinion, and I have the right to tell you where you can shove your opinion politely and very specifically.
Why are you so upset?
Oh, let's break down your critical analysis, shall we? What's your beef with romance?
Nothing except that it reduces the woman's prospects of happiness to will Prince Charming marry me or not? And I think women are capable of more.
Awesome. Jane Austen would emphatically agree with you. She may have written romance novels purely because women couldn't get published if they wrote anything else.
That doesn't change their content.
The romance is always undercut with biting pragmatism. Her writings warn of the dangers of excessive romanticism. In Sense versus Sensibility, Jane clearly voted for Sense.
Her popularity is entirely. What was the topic of the essay contest that you won?
If you could be in a relationship with a character from a Jane Austen novel, who would it be and why? But
see, come on. At best, they are Regency rom-coms for the wealthy.
The stories are social satire. If you got the com and missed the com, if you got the rom and missed the com, maybe the problem is the reader. Her heroines are lower middle class, not upper class. That's why their livelihood depends upon their marriage. They have no other choice societally.
And that is idiotic, patriarchal BS.
That is precisely the point Miss Austen was making. Austen clearly has a problem with that being the only way women obtain autonomy.
Licky Wickums! God, look what you've done! You bad kitty! Do not even say what you are thinking right now.
But it cannot go unsaid. I am the pathetic, swoon, porn, loving cat lady. But you have a kitty named Licky Wickums.
This is not my cat. My ex left him here, and he is a little shit.
And you named him?
No, my ex named the fur monster, ironically. I believe it was an attempt at humor, and then said ex failed to take the little shit away when shacking up with my best friend.
Oh. Exes. You know, he sounds like an asshole.
She is.
Oh. Well, her loss.
Thanks. Look, I can see that you are passionate about Jane Austen, but she only wrote one plot. Obstinate, headstrong girl meets boy. He seems a little aloof, but this other guy, ooh, he seems nice. Oops, I was wrong. The jerk turns out to be the hero. The other guy is the cad. Proposal, cat, swoon, purr.
George Bernard Shaw was a formula writer, and no one dismisses him as dicklit.
I believe that dicklit is just called lit.
I'm just saying she earned her place in the canon as a proto-feminist.
Huh? I think you mean white feminist. Poster child for white feminism.
Fair.
What was that? Little louder, please.
That was a fair point.
Aha.
She was not an intersectional feminist. Her characters were almost assuredly written as white. They're cast in adaptations diversely, but...
Yeah, but...
Okay, racial representation is a topic we discuss at Jasna meetings.
Jasna? Oh my God, is that... Is that Austen cosplay?
They are one of the Regency and Austen Appreciation Societies.
You can't fancy it up. It's Star Trek Con for girls.
Oh, hey, fun fact, the name for a Star Trek convention for girls is a Star Trek convention. Trekkie fandom is for all genders. Space, the final frontier, may be colonial AF, but it is not gendered. And wearing a costume doesn't delegitimize a person's intellectual interest. You are a crappy feminist and a hell of a snob.
Why, Lady Angela, I do believe I've touched a nerve.
Piss off. What I was going to say before you channeled a middle school popular girl bully was that the Regency societies are talking about diversity and inclusion. Racial and LGBTQ representation in Austen inspired adaptations can greatly improve.
Adaptations? Oh my god, fanfic? Are you seriously making your counter argument with fanfic?
You're too cool for fanfic, but Shakespeare gets to maintain his position on the pedestal, right? Even though all he wrote was fanfic.
Shakespeare had classical source material, but that could hardly be.
That hack wrote one original work in his flippin' career. Merry Wives, which is just a crap play. And if you want to talk about representation, shall we discuss Merchant of Venice? Or how about how the role of Othello was originally cast?
I will give you this. You know your Shakespeare.
My ex was an actor. And can you claim that Willie was even a proto-feminist?
Some of Shakespeare's greatest characters were women.
Who were played by boys.
My whole thesis is about anti-feminism in Lear. I am criticizing where he falls short.
But you still consider him worthy of study, critical analysis. You don't dismiss him because of his flaws. Worse you do with a female writer.
I guess I shouldn't hold Austen's feminism to a higher standard just because she's a woman. Cut her some slack, right? Because writing is hard for lady brains.
Why didn't you decide to deconstruct the anti-feminism in Taming of the Shrew?
God, I hate that play.
Every woman hates that play.
Oh, okay, but the historical context of Shrew, the interpretation of meaning. Queen Elizabeth was being pressured to marry.
You can't dismiss historical context for Jane Austen, but use it to defend Shakespeare.
It's completely different.
It's completely the same.
You are infuriating.
Your time's up, Jane.
What? Oh. Yeah, of course. My name's Maddie, by the way. Well, this wasn't what you hoped for. I'm sorry. I'm sure that I can get you a different Jane if you know.
Don't worry. You'll get your extra credit, Maddie. I'm not going to rat on you. I wish you would come with me to a Regency Society meeting, though, to see.
Sweet Gloria Steinem on a pogo stick. I am not going to wear a bonnet. That is simply not going to happen.
Period attire is admired, but not required. You could see how diverse the fandom is, and how we discuss the problematic history of race in Regency England and LGBTQ.
Who did you pick for your Austen Dreamboat essay? Team Darcy or Team Brandon? Oh, you were totally Team Brandon, weren't you?
Team Elliot, actually.
I don't remember Elliot. Was he from Northanger Abbey? I don't think I read that one.
Persuasion. I wrote about how I wanted to be in a relationship with Anne Elliot. She's older, wise, practical, and she has regrets. She learns to speak her mind and be firm in her opinions despite others trying to persuade her. Plus, she'd be cute in naval uniform.
Oh. I see.
Angie, can you please take out the effing garbage? It smells like the Dagobah system.
In a minute!
Girlfriend?
Roommate. I should let you go. You've got a lot of work to do.
Wait. It sounds like a good essay. May I read it?
Oh, yeah, if you'd like to. It's a little steamy in sections. Look, you don't have to come to a Jasna meeting, but
My schedule is crap. But my Saturday evening is free for a Zoom tea without a timer. Would you virtually accompany me for tea, Lady Angela?
Tea or whiskey?
Yes?
Okay, but I'm only saying yes because I cannot wait for you to share your historical context defense of Shrew. That'll be a doozy.
And I look forward to skewering your Anne Elliot lesbian fanfic.
See you Saturday.
I'm half agony, half hope.